Hello, testing, 1, 2. 1, 2. Hello? Can people actually hear me now? I do. Okay, so that's how today is gonna go, isn't it? You wanna know something? I changed fucking nothing. I didn't do anything. Voice mod was open. I didn't do anything. So I guess that's how today is gonna go, isn't it? Thank you for actually saying something, Ryu. Rather than waiting 20 minutes and just not... I love streaming, I love streaming, I love streaming, I love streaming. Hi, Reboot. Man, I guess that's how today is gonna go. Before heading to... Unlock Bozja. Hi, Terra. I'm not stinky. You know, you think you know why you were feeling so off yesterday? Why do you think you were feeling so off? You're sick? Oh. Oh, why is everybody getting sick? Get well soon, cutie pie. I guess it's just that time of the year. Oh, sorry, Baku. You get gentle head rubs and belly rubs as well. And I hope whatever the sickness is, it's not too bad. Right, I just need to message Itchy before the stream gets going. I have something to tell him. What's the back of your printer and... Alright, there we go. I have let him know. Basically, Itchy got a printer recently, and I believe Luna was walking over the back of it this morning. And obviously, I don't want his weight snapping the plastic off. But yeah, the plan is today to have a little bit of... He's not fat. Luna's not the fat one. Olivia's the fat one. Luna is just a menace who walks over random things and tries to break it. Alright, the plan for today. I'm going to do the cosmic exploration unlocks to obviously get over to the new planet. Probably do a little bit of the stuff over there, and then probably go and unlock Bozja. And then next week, instead of doing like crafting things on Friday, I will be going to go do probably Hildebrand. This is the new stream bit. Chip, go and unlock Warrior. God, okay. Hey, guess what? I'm not going to go unlock Warrior. I don't want to go and unlock Warrior. It's always been a bit. No, it's only become a bit recently. Chip nut unga bunga. Yeah, maybe I want to work for it. Maybe I want to actually pay attention and listen and learn. I don't want to stand in literally everything in the area and just unga bunga my way through things. You're out searching way, you're seducing way. I mean, that's a valid loperet. There's also a freeway. I'm grateful for your dedication to running to and fro on the initiative's behalf, Chip. You've gotten an eyeful of the terrain in only the metaphorical sense, I hope. I've yet to be impaled. Fena was beautiful. I wonder what the next planet is going to be like. I must say, the sheen of this land borders on the blinding. I know, and I might have asked driving way for one of those, for one of them manifold pairs of sunglasses. Welcome back, Naming Way. From what I've read of the reports on my exo tablet, you've certainly wasted no time crafting nomenclature for Fena. I confess, it has been a spectacular challenge to name an entire star from top to bottom, and maintain a unifying theme besides. But at last my work is done, and... If you two are going to do this, I'm going to have to close my office door. Oh, as soon as I start streaming, it's just like, yeah, it's time to be a menace. Let's knock everything off his desk. Like I said, chip bingo card. It isn't a chip stream without the cats knocking things off my desk for literally no reason. Don't go putting your feet up just yet, my friend. This is only our first destination. Yes, of course. Rest assured, I shan't let my dictionaries gather dust. You know, Chip, I did so enjoy our tour of Sinus Dorum. Might you join me on another edifying jaunt? Doubtless you're keen to hear what naming way's cooked up. Up to it then. I'll be here when you return. Okay, is the game audio at least fine? Okay, the game audio is at least fine. I wonder what caused my microphone to just explode at the start of the stream. I don't know. I'll just blame Windows. Thanks, Windows. Let us begin the tour here at camp and work our way out to the grotto. Alright, where are we going, naming way? Our scholar's Pharaoh said long ago, a vein of hot molten glass carved out of this cavern before being driven by geothermal fluctuations. As the main flow receded, it left behind deposits of molten silicates, which hardened into the twisted shapes you see before you. For its resemblance to the glass produced by lamp workers, the substance shall henceforth be known as lamp-mint marble, with no shortage of outcroppings here, if you ever wish to take a closer look. I don't want my eyes stabbed out. I think I'll be fine naming away. That is no ordinary stained glass, but phano glass, carved from lustrous materials unique to the star. Not only is it aesthetically pleasing, it can endure shard showers without suffering a single scratch, all while converting light into energy. Incredible, is it not? Phana's natural resources have proved tremendously valuable for their versatility. I did like Phana. It's a beautiful planet. You were truly fortunate to find such an expansive formation to shelter us from Phana's harsh climate. Curious, isn't it? Something as delicate as glass could become both deadly threat and stalwart shield. This place puts in minds of a gaffer's work, the vessel bespeaking both beauty and strength. That's why I call it the glass-blown grotto, you see. And within, primordial flame around which we gather to sculpt our own marvels, however fragile the works of man and Lothric might be, a glass blower's beacon. This is far from the only spectacle our Phana has to offer. Let us venture westward, to that most ponderous of streams. If I do this, will I just... Yeah. Next one's a little bit too far out. Just walk there manually. Wait, that's what you called this place, naming way? The soda lime float. Are you sure Puddingway didn't name this one? This translucent blue stream is a soda lime float, flowing ever so slowly southward through Millefleury. Despite its appetizing name, however, I cannot recommend drinking from it. In terms of chemical composition, the water itself is essentially glass. Similarly, should you try to consume its fish, you shall find yourself with naught but a plate of glass per score. These imposters in Pextors, if you will, are in fact silicate globules animated by the dense ether flowing beneath. As a matter of fact, we have yet to discover any true animals on this star, only golems and other arcane entities. The Impextors themselves are difficult to categorize with confidence. Are they spirits? Elementals? Their very existence is a reminder of the vastness of nature and the finity of our own understanding. And those were merely the easy names. Next, I say we heat things up. Southward ho! I wonder how far the new planet is along on Marlborough. I know there has been a few alerts going on, but I haven't really been keeping an eye on it. Behold the Onyx Ridge rising high above the fluorescent expanse, fusing wave vent. The heat in this area is sufficient to melt glass, as the abundance of silicate magma attests, hence the name. Temperatures fluctuate in the crater, and it is perfectly common for liquid magma to emerge from an apparently cold crust. Do watch where you step. I should hate to see you lose your favorite boots, or your favorite feet for that matter. Jokes aside, I do hope you're enjoying the tour thus far, Chip. Our next stop offers the most spectacular scenery of all. I might as well just fucking return. Wait, no, not like that. Stellar return. Oopsie daisy, almost left. Oopsie daisy. I could have sworn I'd been through Faina. I could have sworn I did this. I might have not been here when the Ethernet shards actually came up. Okay. I thought I did this already. The problem with cosmic exploration is I'll get motivation to do it in like a big burst, and then while I go and do other stuff, I'll just completely forget to come back. It's the bane of having a lot of things to do in this game. But yeah, I guess you could call it that, Ross. I might as well get the Ethernet node while I'm here. I'm so great at this game. The view is magnificent, you must concede, and replete with features ripe for the naming besides. Naturally, I have given great thought to the term for each and every site before you. You needn't hesitate to ask. Oh my goodness, we're doing sightseeing logs? Okay, what about you naming way? Wait, did I just skip every... Okay, I was just like, I thought I just fucking skipped it. Oopsie daisy. Isn't it breathtaking how the staircase of colour descends from here? It is precisely that rainbow from which the Erida's Rizza derives its title. Our scholars estimate that this region was once home to a string of small ponds, each filled with liquid glass. As temperatures fell, they gradually solidified. Incidentally, the different colours seem to indicate the variations on the sediment between individual ponds. Ah, bliss. We Lockridge do so love our rainbows. Ah, I see you're appreciating the flowers of the marine. Is it not lovely how the delicate petals almost resemble lace? At a glance, one would surely think them handcrafted. But I assure you, each bloom has pollen and seeds like any other species. How then do they reproduce without the assistance of animals? You can only assume the pod deers are entirely dependent upon strong gusts of wind. The tree with purple canopy? Rather resembles a fungus from Wedding Waves Bower, doesn't it? But it's in fact a tree, after a fashion. It would perhaps be a cousin of acacia, or it not made of a glass plate atop glass cane. Thus, I have termed it the display echina. Our naturalists believe this unique shape may have evolved as a means to protect its soft, malleable bag from shard showers, but research is still ongoing. Has the faceted grass caught your eye? That's not grass, and I don't believe I'd like to touch it. And of fairies, it's unheard of for naturally occurring crystals to take identical shapes. But these plants defy conventional wisdom. Our Charlian scholars posit that it is an effect of the star's unique ethereal properties. Topic has sparked a lively debate within the fields of botany and ethereology. And I believe I am done here. Wait, there's more? What am I missing? Oh, right. Okay, up there. The tree. Just as we yet to discover creatures here that fall within our common definitions, so do Fiona's flora seem, to our eyes, to exist just outside our understanding of what constitutes plant life. It is tempered oak is of one such species. Its explosive spikes do convert sunlight into energy, albeit through processes we have not yet begun to fathom. We know still less about how said spikes form. Is there some significance as to their being both branch and leaf? You must assume there is some connection to the tree's uniquely harrowing environment. harrowing Warframe reference? And I'm delighted that it has. Why, your keen eyes are lit upon all of my newly designated little darlings. You know, Chip, I expected a sea of stars to have no shortage of novelties, but I never dreamed our first destination would be so very unlike fairies. Here on Faina, something so mundane as glass has the power to surprise us. Each new discovery more intriguing than the last. My mind fills with questions. Whence came these strange shapes? Colours, the sounds? Why these, and none other? Glimpses of a design so grand I will never see the whole of it, even with a lifespan as lengthy as mine own. But someday, somehow, someone will know the shape of it. They'll follow in our footsteps, cradling the fragile things we leave behind. The more time I spend on Faina, the more I feel that this is the path Heidelin wished for her children to walk. In the end, you and I may take but one small step, but the journey doesn't belong to us alone. Yeah, but perhaps we should chart a course back to searching way before aught else. We have kept him waiting long enough. I came here for funny crafting, I didn't come here for emotional trauma. Welcome back, you two. Did you have a long and riveting discussion about Faina's geography? Oh, it was positively scintillating. Together we ruminated on the many glass-based discoveries the team has made thus far. Glad to hear it. Yet I dare say your tour isn't complete without a visit to our crowning achievement. Our crowning achievement? Does that mean... Indeed it does! Presenting the Faina's Telescope. Oh my goodness, thank you, Disty. I am smooching this Umbreon. I'm smooching him. I'm smooching him. It's even grander than the observatorium in Kurfus. Using this telescope, we've already sighted several more stars possessed of ether in abundance. Stars I can show you right now. That is one smug Umbreon. Once again, I'm smooching him. I'm smooching him. I'm smooching him. Let me just press a few buttons here. You're always smoog. Well, how about I headpat you? And always forgetting to sleep. Yeah, that sounds about right. Stunning. Nay, stupendous. Yeah, Baku?
What are you laughing at?
Really? That's all it sounds like.
I'm not fucking Scooby-Doo. Read your lines.
It sounds like the fucking Scooby-Doo laugh, and I cannot unhear it.
Read your lines, monkey.
Wow, okay. Each glimmer you see here contains myriad possibilities, and we're going to explore them to the last. Faina is breathtaking enough. I can scarcely imagine what else is out there waiting for us. We won't know without further analysis, but if there's a celestial current strong enough, We may yet... I can English, I promise. We may yet find new life, new civilizations. Star Trek reference? You love the hat? Wait, on which one? Searching way or naming way? Granted, I've heard the stories of Meteon's journey and the many stars she watched fall to despair. Yes, I myself learned of it not long after we were first brought into the initiative. A most lamentable tale. Baku way? No, your Badger way. Baku way doesn't count. My horns are not a hat. They are attached to me. Do not pull them. You were there at the edge of existence, were you not, Chip? Pray tell, what precisely did you see? Oh god, this one is because I've done the... Oh, I've started doing the... doing the society quests. Alright, time to confuse the Loperates. Oh, yes, Chammingway told me in the last dregs and its unusual patrons, and Elysian, where past and potential take form. Well, regardless of what others have seen, I still wish to make the journey, to grieve what was lost, and find my own meaning to it. You can fish the fish. Fish is indeed in the fishing minigame. You can fish her. And do we not know it to our fellow life forms to hold on hope to the last? What if they are out there? Suffice it to say, our research teams are all debating the merits of correspondence versus non-interference. Searching for sparks of hope amidst the darkness of despair. How poetic. Yes, you should. Go to bed, Disty. You bet it is. So we're going to use the stelloscope to comb every ilm of the horizon in search of our next galactic foothold. The ideal candidate will be cocooned in celestial current and hospitable to more than just plantish things. With luck, that's where we'll find what we're searching for. We should have Huh? Yes, Disty, you need to fix your sleep schedule. And Baku, I am not a Final Fantasy XIV mount. So it is entirely possible that I could make that happen. But anyway. I'll be in touch once we settle on the coordinates. Until then, there's work to be done. Unfortunately, Noel, I'm guessing you're going to have to. Okay, Disty, here's the thing. Go to bed. You're not my dad? I could be. Chip, I'm so glad to have caught you. I recognize that giddy gleam in your eye, searching way. Is it time? Daddy way, god damn. Got it in one. As you know, we've been using the stelloscope to scan for our next destination.
Dad, don't tell the Mysterious to go to bed or you are getting grounded.
Disty, go to bed, Disty, go to bed, Disty, go to bed, Disty, go to bed. That would be very concerning, giving you're given you're only 5 years older than me. Yeah, true. I'm actually kind of surprised that TTS did actually say that correctly, because usually it buggers up everybody's names. And that star shall be... RG46. Searching away, that's not a great name. No, not again. These insipid provisional titles are on the front of my very being. Then you need only heed the call of the initiative, my friend. Uh-huh. That's Badger Belly. Also, yeah, I know, that's Searching Way. What awaits are not only the resources in abundance, but an entire civilization. The remains of one, at least. We may one day learn what names they bestowed upon their works, but until then, we have more need of your talents than ever before.
Grounded, 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 grounded.
No, I am not being grounded. You can't ground me. I can ground you, though. I can ground you. You want to go back to your room, fish? I can easily make that happen. Baku, you already owe me a sound. Okay. Do I get to abuse mod powers? I mean, you can't ground fish, only I can ground fish. Alright, I've added it in, Baku. It's in my to-do list. I will be poking you about it. Please tell me you've at least got an idea of what it's going to be. I'm pretty sure I made it so people can only claim one of those per stream. One of those per person per stream. Plus I need to actually check how many slots I've got left on sound alerts. When people ask why Fish calls Chip Dad, a very simple answer. Don't make that canon! An advanced party is securing a safe location for our newest base as we speak. So, what do you say to another leap into the great unnamed?
Got a question for you. What's heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? That's right, it's a kilogram of steel, because steel is heavier than feathers.
God damn it, I love that bit. Yeah, that's an MO. Because I said something funny and people did it. I basically said, hey, 30 subs and I'd get a pregnant chip emote, and it happened! So obviously I had to make it happen. Otherwise, I would show that I don't follow through with my promises. In search of fitting appellations not only for the star, but the cultural legacies upon it. This grand undertaking is getting grander by the day. It has grown far beyond what we Loporrits could hope to achieve alone. Your skills and experience, Chip, will doubtless prove indispensable in our quest for understanding. Come along, and we'll delve into the mysteries of this new star together. Hey, Gamer Wolf. To the galactic way, then. I'll have the good captain show us aboard.
Balls.
Oh, it's right there. I thought I had to go up there or something. I literally just need to turn around. Always a pleasure to see you, Chip. Here for another ride. The engine's all warmed up for you, if you care to follow me. Then I'll make it so. Hold on tight. All passengers ready and willing? We've recorded some unusual gravity readings at the destination, so I suggest you prepare for a rocky landing. No, there was like 4 Star Trek references in the previous cutscenes. Routing engine output to anti-gravity thrusters. Ignition! Lift off! Disty, I already have an Umbreon that I tell to go to bed. I don't need another one. Aligning with stellar current. Coordinates set for RG46. Galactic Way. Engage! That makes 5. Ooh. Cosmo Hopper disengaged. Another smooth ride if I do say so myself. Thus far, at any rate. Disney, put a knife down. Would you look at that? Fully crickly red planet. All of that bedrock jettisoned into the atmosphere. It's as if the star was torn apart. Yet it endures, even bearing the scars of its suffering. Osis. Or Isis? Holy shit, it's the Warrior of Light. It's John Final Fantasy XIV. Is this better? Disty, that's a gun. Put the knife down, put the gun down, and go to bed. I'm trying to decide what theme of... Where have I heard this theme before? I know obviously it's new, but... I swear it has like a motif of another theme in it. These ruins are the largest we've recorded in Osis so far. Is that what we're calling it, then? Dillis, are you acquainted with my friend here? It's Chippy Chopper, I presume. I have heard tell of you. An indispensable asset to the initiative. I am Delise, an editor of the Bibliotheca Historica at Numenon. I specialize in the comparative study of civilizations. Given that archaeological sites proliferate the star, I thought to offer the initiative my expertise. And we are ever so grateful to have her at the helm of our research efforts. I look forward to working closely with you and the other fine adventurers here. At present, our endeavor to understand the star has barely begun. While we found no intelligent life lingering amidst the ruins, there are flora, fauna, and minerals in abundance. The density of the ether across the star and its instability are also noteworthy. These ethereal conditions have resulted in gravitation anomalies such as the one you see above you. It hangs like a moon, the intensity of its pull waxing and waning irregularly to approach its restless as best. Waxing? Strong enough to pull a loprit screaming into the sky? You will be reassured to hear that studium specialists have augmented the rainbow crystal with gravitational magics to counterbalance the environmental effects at play. Said effects are not truly negated, however, only mitigated. Be mindful of the objects around you, as they may float or fall unexpectedly. Don't get squished. Yet, in spite of it all, civilization once flourished here. The structures we found are proof for that. Firemind, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Berry Hoarders, very much appreciated. The structures with little architectural variation, not odd, suggesting they were constructed over a span greater than a generation. I am inclined to see them as part of an outpost, not unlike our own. I see a V. I do be a V. I am Dag V. I believe I catch your meaning. Could it be that their architect came from another star? Just as we have? The evidence suggests as much, and sheer scale indicates it was more than a mere base of operations for exploration. The questions we must ask then is why build a colony here? For what purpose did these visitors come, and whence? Not to mention the looming issue of why they are here no longer. The more we learn, the more mysteries abound. Oh my goodness, good head, Robbies. Just think, Chip. What started as my humble curiosity has led us all the way here, to the discovery of an unknown civilization. Who were these people, and what tragedy befell them? These burning questions deserve answers. But to find them, the initiative must leave no stone unturned. Do what you can to lend a paw here on Osis, and I will keep you apprised of any major developments. Likewise, I shall be in touch, be it via exo tablets or another intermediary. Time to roll up the
stares into the dark V soul free.
Don't stare into my soul, I will stare into your soul. Actually, do reboots even have souls? I don't know. I'm dealing with bunnies here, and the loprits are kind of scary. I don't know. I've stared into a reboot's eyes before. They're kind of scary. Time to roll up the proverbial sleeves. Any stone you turn, I shall name. How about now? Yeah, that's. I'm staring into those eyes. I think there's a soul in there. Oh no, I might need to get closer and boop your nose. Oh, wait, I can actually just go here from the... Okay, from the Best Ways Burrows Eve right now. Hell yeah.
A smile better suits a bitch.
Thank you, Harshafon. Ah, good coffee sippy. Yeah, I could have... I swear I recognize this. I swear I recognize this theme. I don't know how I recognize it. It has a motif from something I've already heard. Anyway, time to piss off evil by saying, "Hey, yeah, I've unlocked a new planet, but I don't want to be sitting here for hours and I'm doing some funny crafting things and just not doing anything else." So, as I said to evil last night, I'm going to go and actually unlock Bozja. Because I've yet to do that. That's like the only one I've got to unlock still. Now the only thing is, I don't know where I go and unlock it.
Door. I was buying.
Evil. Where do I go and unlock it? Is it in Kugane?
Logger's Reach.
It's in Ralga's? Okay.
Oh wait, no, you need to go to Kagane. It's a quest called Hail to the Queen, I think? I don't know why I thought Ralger's Reach.
Ralga's is like the first place you go to. What did you say the quest name was again?
Hail to the Queen.
I'm guessing that'll be a blue quest. Don't see any blue quests. Why do I have a level 90 quest in Stormblood?
What's it called?
Of Price and Ruin.
Oh, I know that quest over here.
What is it?
Do you really want to know?
It's just a regular side quest. Is it just a regular side quest? Does it unlock anything?
It unlocks Mount Rock and New Game Plus.
Oh, so you can go and do it again.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Yonsa. I was going to say, with it being right in front of Mount Rockon, that makes sense. Bleak Diagnosis, The Weight of a Dream. I don't see the quest.
Let me see if there's a prerequisite you need to do 20 years.
Sorry, Baku, what did you say?
I said, let me see if there's a prerequisite.
Okay.
Have you... There is a prerequisite quest. But it seemed... Have you done the quest, check your completed log under the Prima Vista, so the Stormblood raids, I guess?
I've done all the Stormblood raids.
So you've done the City of Lost Angels.
give me a second. Under what again?
The Ivory's quests. You turn in the City of Lost Angels.
Don't know where those would be.
Okay, he's in Kugane 12.2, 12.3 on the map.
It's not a main quest.
It might not be a blue quest though, so.
What were the coordinates again? 12.
12.2, 12.3.
So it should be around here. There's...
You're looking for an NPC named Keiten. Keiten.
12.2. So it's going to be south. So it's going to be over here somewhere. Okay, so what was in it? Ito?
Keiten. Keiten.
Yeah, I don't have anyone here. Oh wait, no, there they are, there they are. So there's something I'm missing.
Okay.
Oh, I'm trying to unlock Bozja.
Yeah, you need to have Shadowbringers and the City of Lost Angels done.
What is the City of Lost Angels again? That is the...
That's related to the Ivory raids.
Okay. Where would those be in my quest log? Chronicles of a New Era? Yeah, return to Ivalis, City of Lost Angels. Yeah, that's been handed in.
Okay, well you've done that then. Have you already unlocked Bozja? It just never went?
I don't know. I could have done.
Check your current quest that you have available.
No, it's... No?
I'll need to wait and see it come up on your thing unless you're sharing your screen.
No, it's not there. Like, where do you actually go to Bozja? Is it the same place as Eureka? Do you just go to the pier?
No. There's the thing you're supposed to do. You're supposed to talk to Keiten, go talk to Hancock, and then Hancock.
It's in the Doman Enclave?
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, Bozja entrance is in the Doman Enclave.
Thank you, Carter.
I mean, if it is, fair enough. That's... Okay, I'm at the Enclave. Where would the entrance be?
I had no interest in it, but...
I don't see any entrance points. Okay, you know what? I'm getting mixed answers. I'm just going to look this up myself.
I'll give you the page if you want, the one that I'm looking at.
I'm going back in the list. Okay, so I have done Shadowbringers and the City of Lost Angels. Those are the only two quests. Players would need to have cleared the main Return to Ivalice questline up through and including the Aubon Monastery, which I have done. And then I just need to go do Hail to the Queen, which is a blue quest, but I don't know where in the journal that'd be in my completed stuff. Because it's a blue quest, I just want to see if I have done it and how far through I am.
It should be. Let's see.
Weapon enhancement side quest by the looks of it.
Yeah.
There is. Resistance weapons, Hail to the Queen. I
Okay,
seem to
we've
have
already
done it. Where's the next quest?
Probably in Gongos where you need to go. So you should be able to use the Aetherite.
Next quest is Path to the Past,
Okay, that's
which is in Yancha.
okay, there you go.
Okay, that was... Trying finding quests that I have done and haven't done. Yippee!
They should have a search function in that list. Like you can just type in the name of the quest and see if you have
They
it.
really should. It would make it so easy. And I believe it's at the House of the Fierce. Right, I'm looking for Path to the Past. Let me have a looky. Well, it is another House of the Fears. It's right outside the fucking Doman Enclave, isn't it?
Probably.
Okay. But yeah, there really should be a search function in there. It would make things so easy. Or at least a better filter system. Oh well. Don't need all those tabs now. Yeah, I went and unlocked the new cosmic exploration area, but I know that's not enough jingle jangle to keep people's attention. So yeah, we'll go unlock Bozja.
I wonder how empty Bozja is.
I don't know if it'll be as bad as Eureka, but it probably will be empty. I don't know. We'll see when we get there, I guess. Because the Cult Crescent's packed, but it's...
Well, the problem with the Cold Crescent is that everything dies too quickly, so you're literally just waiting for critical events.
Yeah. That's one of the only problems with a Cult Crescent. Like, I like the thought of it, but at the same time, it's...
Oh.
Yeah.
Null says there is a search function in the journal.
Where?
I've never fucking seen it. Then again, I don't really check my done quests.
Link quest in chat. There is! Oh my goodness, there is!
Okay, I'm waiting for the stream to catch up, so.
Uh...
Oh, damn.
The more you know. Okay, so if I just typed Bozja, will it come up with anything? I know, obviously, I've already found what I need to know. I'm just curious. It does.
Yeah, it took a while searching, though.
It did take a while, but I get it since it's just like. Oh yeah, and obviously the Gunbreaker job quests, it ties into Bozja as well. Oh well. It took a while, but not as long as it took you to look around for answers. Honestly, yeah, I know. Hey, Fluffy. Meow. Eyes Plugon, yeah, use eyes.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, it looks like I did go and do that. I probably did it off stream, not realizing what it was. And, just left it. Would be nice to actually have a bit of a recap. I'll check my journal of the previous quest just to obviously see what was going on, because it has been a while. I'll check that after this. When you have finished your preparations, meet me at the dock and we can be on our way. Oh, thank you, Marsak. That's literally all you had to say. Alright, let me check the previous quest. Welcome to Kugane. I happen across Keaton, who seems rather relieved to see you. Hancock has been searching for you. I saw you can still be discussing urgent matter. Certifies in the Empire. Destroyed out as well. Resistant groups to rise and fight back. One such group, unfortunately, likes me to do so. Yeah, that's why Gunbreaker is so tied in with Bozja. And I'm guessing if you've done Bozja already, you might get unique dialogue doing the Gunbreaker job quests.
No clue. I have never played Gunbreaker.
It's a fun class. I like it.
I can't trust healers, so...
That's why you play Warrior?
Exactly.
There is unique dialogue. Yeah, I mean, with how integral it is to Bozja, there's no surprise. Morning, Orange. You're pretty
Morning,
as
Orange.
well.
Basically, with Warrior, take a look at your health bar. You see that health bar? That's actually 5 times larger than what you see.
Yeah. Like, I like Dark Knight, I really do, but it doesn't have much in terms of self-survivability outside of its mitigations.
I mean, you have the best defensive cooldown in the game.
Yeah, I know, but... Back at what, trust me if I'm in healer all the way to Dawn Trail.
I don't trust Evol.
Yeah, but here's the
I
thing.
know Evol can heal.
No. Evil gets distracted in the middle of healing and then goes to chat to bully me.
Yeah, I do that too.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, it's my fault.
I mean, realistically, I've only died in a dungeon once with Evol, and that was because I fat fingered 2 heals at the same time.
Baku would also not trust me being a samurai tank. Huh?
That occurs only once in the entire game.
But
I mean,
Orange,
in 11 you can be a tank with samurai.
if you're getting this much healer experience early on, that's good. That's very good. You're doing well.
Yeah. My samurai is a DPS.
Me playing Gunbreaker.
No, there is one instance of a samurai being a tank though in the game. Maybe two.
Gosetsu does it.
Yeah, if you do it with trusts. If you do, I think the last two dungeon. Oh no, the last dungeon, second last. Whatever one is Stormblood. Gosetsu comes in as your tank and he's samurai.
Haha. Gosetsu's just built different.
He is.
Doing
No, samurai's a DPS.
doing the Endwalker role quests as well. I don't know. Have you done those? Baku.
I've done like, I think I've done the tank one and that's it.
Okay. What was anything then? Unless you don't really care.
Chip, it's all content. I literally don't care.
I mean, it's good story. You can do it.
Oh, that's fine. Like, it's more than likely I've already seen it, is what I'm saying.
Oh, Gosetsu gets a unique class after he goes on his pilgrimage.
Oh, nice.
And then
Yes,
he
I think I
becomes a
saw that
healer
on your
tank.
stream.
Yeah. If you're saying TBN is the best defensive tool every class of TBN now, so what I'm hearing is every tank is Dark Knight.
No, every tank is warrior.
Nah,
and they
no,
just took the best
nah.
parts of the other lesser tanks and gave them warrior.
No, Null has confirmed it. Every tank is now Dark Knight.
I mean, warrior has the worst fucking invoke.
Also, just real quick, just to correct you there, Orange. In certain instances, like NPCs are just built different. They can be one class and just go ahead and just tank something. You, however, cannot be a samurai and then expect to do tanking. That's not how that works. If you are a DPS, you're a DPS. If you're a tank, you're a tank. If you're a healer, you're a healer. But obviously, NPCs can, you know, be one role, but do literally everything. Yeah. Like Graha. Graha will do that.
That's just the bottom bitch.
Honestly, he would do anything for the Warrior of Light.
Yeah.
Alright, let me get this unlocked. As we should pay host to the liberator of Doma and Alamigo himself, I did not think you could be persuaded to help us. Bad Shaljan, leader of the Bozjan resistance. Not the best choice for the job, if I'm to be frank, but I will bear the title all the same. This is who I think it is. Bloody hells, man, you won't inspire much confidence speaking like that. There he is! Well, my goodness, we literally just saw you with a called Crescent! You're quite right, Master Geralt. While you're here, won't you come and welcome our guest? Oh my goodness, Geralt, hi! What in the Seven Hills are you doing here? I could ask the same for you. Eosia's greatest hero and her finest blacksmith. Were the two of you here, our plan is sure to succeed. With that Queen Gunhilda we're here to witness this. Actually, wait. Geralt's scaring me. He's not drunk. What I said was more of a joke. My glamour in the Dark Knight is a samurai themed glam, so the joke is I tank on samurai. Oh, right. Okay, I see. If you want to play a DPS Soul Tank Samurai, you'd play the better game, Final Fantasy XI. I keep seeing little clips of Final Fantasy XI pop up on my timeline in my YouTube shorts. And I don't think I'd be able to get into the game. Oh yeah, Chip. Just between us, I'm only here to pay off my debts to that black-hearted snake Rowena. She's been selling supplies to Resistance, and they happened to mention they were in need of a smithy. So she went and told him I had the greatest bleeding smithy in the realm. With skulls I had put by, got himself to shame. Can't rightly say I'm even half of what she claimed, but I'll do my damnedest. Happy to ply me with good grub and even better booze, so play along, will you? What funny thing happened, young sir? Now that you're both here, I believe it time our plans be made clear. Miss Eja? Yes, of course. Our goal is to reforge the weapons wielded by Gunhilda's blades. Simple in principle, less so in execution. The weapons themselves are most of the texts denoting the history of Her Majesty and her guard were lost to the devastation of the Fourth Umbral Calamity. That said, we have managed to obtain certain pieces of information, and coupled with Mr. Garrot's knowledge and expertise, we have made great strides in reproducing these vaunted blades of Eld. We've worked on the manner of weapons they wielded, their shape and weight, even the materials needed for my forge. We'll learn bugger all about what gives them spirit. It said Queen Gunhilda etched a holy inscription into each blade, thus granting them the power of the gods. Unfortunately, no records of any such engravings remain, but there is still hope. Though naught but pale imitations, there once existed replicas which may very well born of these inscriptions. Alas, they were lost when Bozja's citadel fell. Do you know of the Bozja incident? It sounds vaguely familiar. You were doing lab, even though everyone died to the final boss, Ancient Flay ended up dying to dot damage, so we didn't wipe. That's fucking poggers. The greed works. Everybody should just greed. A bitter chapter in our history, for it marked the end of Bozja as we know it. 15 summers passed. Galleons were conducting experiments, seeking a means to make contact with the lesser moon Dalamud. They believed the satellite to be possessed of immense power, and a lunar transmitter was erected in the hopes of harnessing it. But when the transmitter was activated and the signal sent, Dalamud responded with an immense blast of raw energy. The destruction wrought defied reckoning. The Citadel, the relics of Queen Gunhilda's kingdom. Naught was left but smoke and ash. Hope ain't lost yet, though. Citadel's been wiped off the bloody map, aye. Still a way for us to find those inscriptions, or so I've been told. An explanation better left to one far more knowledgeable than I. Okay, so the storyline of Bozja is literally just relic weapon. From what I can see thus far. Also, Rothgars, can't forget about them. True. 'Tis good to see you again, Chip. Though I'd hoped to accomplish more before your arrival. I'm sure your help would be as valuable now as it was aboard the Prima Vista. This fucking song. What about it? What's wrong with the song? You're far too kind. If not for your heroism, Ramza and Alma would have banged into your Oh, I see. On the onset of our endeavor. Funtime Foxy, thank you for the follow, very much appreciated. Welcome to the Berry Hoarders. Bozja made me have to change Chris' backstory. Why? Did you integrate into like the Gunbreakers questline or something? And then when this dropped, you found out more? Also, yeah, Evil, I know you're there. Gives you a head pat, gives you a head pat, gives you a head pat, gives you a smooch, gives you a head pat. From the onset of our endeavor, it was abundantly clear that one versed in ethereology would be essential. We relayed this to the Alliance, who then introduced us to Mikoto. She is said to be one of the most brilliant minds among the students of Baldesion. It's just a very funny coincidence. Really? Well, how is it a coincidence? Also, yes, give the Evil a hug, squish him. And yet, it is my ineptitude that demands your presence here. There is all but certain that Geralt and I alone would suffice in this. Alas. You'll see, maybe. I mean, maybe. I don't know how far I'm going to be able to get in this because it depends how many people I'm able to get to be able to do this, I guess. Ahem. The manner she speaks of concerns a long-forgotten practice of the holy men who once inhabited these lands, utilizing uniquely aspected crystals. These seers were able to provide succor for those with ailments of the mind. They possess the ability to shape their very memories, removing those deemed harmful and replacing them, that the patient may find some semblance of peace. Oh, okay. I too dismissed the notion that such practices could exist. That is, until a recent excavation unearthed compelling evidence of their work. The crystals, we believe, were used in their healing. Swish the orange, squish the evil. Unfortunately, we were unable to discern how they're meant to be used. It was at this juncture that we petitioned for Mikoto's assistance. Well, lass, made any progress? My initial analysis suggests the crystals were artificially created at some point in the distant past. The materials used suggest they were most likely produced by the ancestral peoples of this era. Okay. Thank you, fellow. Welcome to the Berry Hoarders. Very much appreciated. Oh. What's more, their ethereal signature is strikingly similar to the oscillatory activity of brainwaves. which, when made to resonate with the distinct frequency NRR type harmonic vibrations of individuals. I've done it again, haven't I? Both Evil and Citrus can fit on Belly. They really can, and then you squish them. You squash them between you both. I think a simpler approach is in order. Every living being is comprised of corporeal ether of the flesh, incorporeal ether of the soul, and the ethereal residue of their memories. Were one to be possessed of only corporeal ether, they would be but a walking corpse. Conversely, entities comprised of only incorporeal ether are referred to, in layman terms, as ghosts. In either case, they may also retain some of their residual memories. Hey, zombies and ghosts. I follow. These crystals are to be able to isolate and resonate with the ethereal signature of memories. This allowed the seers to probe the minds of their patients. That's all well and good, lass, but what if their mind ain't what it used to be? Well, it was too deep in their cups to remember what you're looking for. Excellent question, Master Geralt. We are all possessed of two types of memory, explicit and implicit. As their names suggest, explicit memories refer to an active remembrance of previous experiences, while implicit memories are acquired and stored passively. For example, when making a new acquaintance, their appearance will become part of your explicit memory, allowing you to recall their information. Should a great deal of time pass without meeting, however, such recollection can prove difficult. Yet in that moment, your mind also takes record of the sounds and smells of the location, the temperature, and so on. Perhaps a demonstration would better explain this from on one. Without a seer? Thankfully, that will not be necessary. When I was first told of the seers and their practices, I was immediately reminded of your abilities to peer in the past. Okay, so you're using me as a guinea pig. I see how it is. I believe these people were blessed with a similar gift, and it is for that reason they were chosen to serve as seers. Though I am too possessed of the echo, I lack the abilities to peer into the past as you do, and thus have been unable to wield the power of these crystals. That's why we called you here. Until now, I could do naught but posit theories. With your help, however, I may now put them to the proof. And you, Master Geralt, shall be my first test subject. I don't think I want to peer into Geralt's past. I don't know what he's been up to. I don't want to know what he's been up to. His memories could scar me for a lifetime. Why do I have to do this? Chip, I would like you to recall the last time you experienced the echo. Concentrate on that feeling. Master Geralt, I need you to recall a memory of the past. Maybe anything you like. You better not go... you better not go poking around in there, digging up something unsavory like you here, lass. Please, Master Geralt, focus. Huh. This is most unexpected. For reasons I cannot yet explain. It appears the Echo has allowed me to accompany you into his memory. Why is your memory filled with teapots? You're a skilled smith, Geralt. There's no denying that. But you hold money about as well as your liquor. Well, what bloody good is money if you can't spend it? Man has to live a little, Rowena. Aye, and it wouldn't hurt for a man to use his head neither. All that talent of yours, I reckon you could have amassed a small fortune by now. Could have been you sitting on the Syndicate instead of Godbert. As if I'd ever want to be anything like that doddering old half-dress. Didn't realise my memory was so sharp. As you can see, implicit memory is surprisingly comprehensive. From the clear skies and ocean waves down to the exact words of your conversation, everything appears to have been perfectly preserved. You weren't listening to that, were you? Every time someone gives you good advice, you turn around and do the complete sodding opposite. I used to like that rebellious streak of yours, but now I see you're just a bloody idiot. Honestly, I don't know what I ever saw in you. Whatever it is you think you saw, it ain't as if I've changed since then. And you haven't either. Still as beautiful as the day we met. Whoa, hold on a minute. I never said anything like that. I swear on me last mug of ale. Implicit memories, while quite comprehensive, are not always true to fact. In the case of painful or otherwise undesirable experiences, they can be obfuscated to protect oneself from hard truths. Yes, that's what we call trauma. Our perception of reality can also distort them as well. Even when first committed to the mind, then as time passes, such distortions can grow. Happy memories become more joyous. Sad ones all the more bitter. Explicit memory is particularly sensitive to such misinterpretations of events. For man is wont to remember what is most convenient for his worldview. That is why we seek the implicit, for there we are most like to find the truth. Okay. Maybe this is slight delusion, but this is still his wants, right? And that's sweet. The truth? Rena and me were only here a week ago. Don't tell me my memory's that bleeding unreliable. A self-imposed delusion, perhaps. As I said before, the mind has ways of concealing painful memories. Yeah, the problem is, don't do this on the Warrior of Light. Whatever you're finding there is not going to be good. Even though we kind of did this in the Shadowbringers normal raids, but still. I ain't feeling so well. If you'll excuse me. As you can see, these crystals allow us to choose specific points in a person's past to observe at will. Unlike the Echo, however, what we see will not always be as it really was. Yet there still remains the matter of finding one who has seen the replica weapons and their inscriptions. At this present juncture, you might as well be looking for a ghost. After the Gallian invasion of Bozja, it was all but cut off from the world. None were allowed in or out, meaning all of its residents, and likely any who may have glimpsed the weapons, died when the Citadel was destroyed. What about soldiers stationed there who were away at the time of the incident? Even if we were able to find them, I doubt they could be persuaded to cooperate. Oh. What? Sid? You saw it too. My visions, they are not of what has come to pass, but what is yet to be. Tomestones. So many tomestones. Nah, that's if you look into Rowena's memory. Could it be the crystal allowed us to share my vision as well? Koto, Chip, are you two alright? Sid? Sid Garland? Son of the monster behind the Meteor Project? Come to think of it, Yugiri mentioned that Doma and the Yorzine Alliance have been receiving report from Garland Ironworks. Thought the company should use such a moniker mere happenstance, but you mean to say Sid Garland owns this company? The son of Minas Nan Garland lives? He must be summoned at once if he was at the Citadel prior to its destruction. It's quite possible he may have seen the replicas. Fate is indeed a cruel mistress, pinning our hopes on a Garlean. To get at that bastard Midas, no less. Is there truly no other way? We've already solved all of this, but I obviously know that a lot of the people in Doma are quite averse to Garlean still. Archtalgian, please. Oh, very well. I only hope our fallen comrades can forgive us. Also, Sid's a bean, leave him alone. Please, bring us this Sid Garland for the people of Bozja. All of Ilzabad. Bless me. Apologies if that went through. I don't know if I muted my mic in time. I do not imagine he sympathizes with our plight, but from what I gather, he has no love for the Empire either. If that will suffice in persuading him to aid us, then so be it. I heard there are engineers stationed at Ralga's Reach. Perhaps you can begin your search for Garland there. Or, hear me out. He's over at the Ironworks. Say, aren't you Chip, Savior of Bozja, Liberator of Alamigo, so on and so forth? The name's Bozja, newest recruit to the Ironworks. What can I do for you? The Chief? Too busy by half, according to Jesse. Between you and me, though, I think it's a load of... Hi, Jesse. I honestly thought Sid was just about to, appear and just be like, yes? Oh, do go on. A load of what? I was saying what a load off your shoulders it must be, knowing the Chief is back from whatever he was doing. Speaking of whom, Chip said he wanted to speak with him about, what was it again? God damn it, Lil J, you might hear him. You might hear better than most, but you're a terrible listener. Why? Wow. Just because they're a Vero of big ears. Would you mind starting again from the beginning? I see. Well, you just missed him. Sirius Wall is due for maintenance, and he had a mind to oversee it personally. That said, any matters concerning you are top priority. I'll see if I can reach him. Did you really need to turn around? I'm right here. I take it this is an average day for you? Must be hard. Always having to put on a brave face as you're thrust into danger. People tugging you this way and that like some sort of errand boy. Not that we don't appreciate what you do for us. Goodness knows I do. In fact, well, see, I'm something of a fan. I knew the Ironworks worked with you on occasion, but I didn't think I'd have the chance to meet you in person. Can I shake your hand? Bozja, Sid being back took a load off my shoulders, not yours. Don't you have work to do? Oh, right, work. Duty calls, but hopefully we'll meet again soon. You know who she looks like? Is it someone I've met? I don't reckon. Oh, from a different game, I see. Sarah from Fallout. I'm curious, let me look this up. The glasses and everything. What, even a lipstick? I think you're reaching with that one.
I am not. That's the hairstyle and everything.
The glasses are different. She doesn't have any lipstick.
Well, you're not gonna have Fallout glasses in 14, because God forbid they ever try to make me happy.
The hair is just regular hair. Lil just more blonde. Chief says he'll meet you at a Dome and Enclave. Not the most convenient of locations, but it'll have to do, I'm afraid. One more thing. Bozja incident is something of a sore spot for the Chief. Even if it was an accident, most people outside the Empire remember it as a massacre. The Chief tried to put a stop to his father's experiment, but his pleas fell on deaf ears. Even now he still blames himself for it all. I should have tried harder, he'd say. I could have saved him. I could have saved all of them. All that genius, and a man can't find a way to forgive himself. So, if you're aiming to go digging through his past, be careful. I dread to think what demons he's got locked away in that brain of his. Nah. I don't see it. At least. Doing a side-by-side comparison. She's tough as Magita Karma playtune when she wants to be, but her heart's in the right place. A shame she's always so busy. As you are. If I'm not mistaken, I won't keep you any longer. Best of luck. Why is there a random carbuncle here?
OMG, invisible evil.
No, he was over here. I just saw a random carbuncle and I was just like, why are you here? Whose is this? Who left their bungle here out in the open?
You sure that'll get you in trouble?
I mean, Tataru did it.
Yeah, but she's a special case.
Yeah, Tataru's just built different. Scary. Well, built different. Alright, I'm going to take a couple of minutes break. I just need a bathroom real quick. I'm going to go get a sippy from downstairs. So, Deg will be back in a few minutes and I'll continue on with this questline when I get back. Plus, I also have a couple of questions. I have a quick question before I go, and you can answer it and I'll have a look when I get back. The Bozja incident, and obviously Sid being involved, I'm guessing the Stormblood trial series, if you have done Bozja before that, you might have things which are a little bit more integral to it. I'm guessing.
The trial series of Stormblood, the gods.
No, it's the weapon series, but it's
Oh, that one.
about
yeah.
it's about Varys and all that stuff.
Yeah, you can't do Bozja for the Alliance ring, so you need to.
No, I'm not talking about the Alliance Train. I'm talking about the trial series.
Do you mean Shadowbringers trial series?
No. The raid series is Omega. The trial series is the weapon series, but it's with
No,
Varys.
the trial series is the gods.
No, it isn't. The gods are the Endwalker Alliance raids.
No, like Save-You and all them.
Trial series is Four Lords. Wait, which one am I?
Yeah.
Am I talking about? Wait, am I talking about the Shadowbring? Right, yeah.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got confused because I remembered you unlock it in
Yeah.
Stormblood. I forgot what the area it's called.
And I forgot the Endwalker raid series is about the gods. So when I was saying gods, I meant like Biako and all them.
The Alamegan Quarter. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely mixed those up. That's my bad. Alright, anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes. Anyway, Dagvi is back. Sorry about the wait. I'm wrapped under a blanket. I had to go out back in the rain because it looked like when I was bringing the bins in, someone did bring it back down the road to our house. Usually I go down and get it from where the bin men come and pick it up, but someone had brought it back, and instead of leaving it just closed and outside our house, it was tipped open on its side with somebody else's rubbish on top of it. So yeah. Anyway, what did I miss? Answer your question, or at least give context. The first weapon was released in 5.2. Bozja was released in 5.25. They retroactively added any lines upon completing the diamond weapon. Okay, I see. Who is more scary, Tataru or the twins' mom? So Tataru or... Well, I mean... Who are you referring to? Are you referring to their actual mom or you stole her? I assume actual mom? I mean... I don't know much about her, except the stuff in the Endwalker crafting stuff. The custom deliveries, which I still need to do. And she isn't even that scary, she's sweet. Also, no matter what, anyway, the answer to the question is Tataru. Tataru is always scary. She beat up the Warrior of Light and literally knows every single one of their measurements. Every single one. The chief said he'd be meeting you with a Domin Enclave, didn't he? Well, best not keep him waiting. Amelian's scary? Well, here's the thing, we don't see much of her scary side. Other than the fact she can keep Falchino in check. She has him on a leash. Yeah, I know I need to go and do the custom deliveries, I know. Master Garland? Yes, I've seen him wrestle.
Can Terra scream like a steagle?
The hell is a steagle? Also, no screaming. Yes, I've seen him restlessly pacing about the Enclave. If you wait here, I'm sure he'll come by before long. Steve Harrington was seen partnering DBD. Okay, well, here's the thing. I don't play DBD, and I have no idea who Steve Harrington is. Hard to believe this place was, until recently, occupied by the Garleans. Doma has a long way to go before it regains its former glory, but they're off to a good start. Sid, do you know how much I have done here? Okay, well, Tara, that doesn't narrow it down anymore. I have not seen Stranger Things either. Who's more scary, Y'shtola or Alize? Y'shtola, of course. Alize isn't scary. She just beats up Alphino. Y'shtola kills everybody else. Remember what happened when we went up to Y'shtola and called her mommy? Remember what happened when we went up to her and said froth and foam? You need to rephrase the question. Who is more scary, Y'shtola or Alize? What am I getting confused at there? That's how we read it. That's how it's read.
I mean, you're literally asking who inspires more fear.
Y'shtola.
Ah, Red Alphino. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Oh, Red Alpha. Okay, I know what you mean now. Okay. Anyway, still Y'shtola.
Yeah.
No, literally, nah. Y'shtola has, in fact, multiple times threatened the Warrior of Light. And there's not many people who can do that. So I've heard. If the Bozjans wish to follow the Doman's lead, I plan what I can do. I plan to do what I can to help them. In fact, I've already spoken to Lord Hean and agreed to divert part of the Ironworks resources to assist in Doma's reconstruction. The offer seemed to have taken him by surprise, but I assured him that in addition to the Ironworks' commitment to freedom through technology, I have my own reasons to reverse the destruction wrought by the Empire. While it's true that I eventually defected, I played no small part in the development of Magitech now used by their military. Yeah, basically, she has come back from literal near death. And not to mention that pretty much all of them were self-imposed, and one of them we had to beg Emmett to bring her back from. Y'shtola, stop using the flow, challenge impossible. Sometimes it's the threads you can't see that have the strongest ties. Would that I could cut them. The Empire's sins aren't yours to bear. Even so, not a day goes by that I don't think about the part I played in the atrocities they committed. Y'shtola, if you keep doing that, you'll go blind. Well, about that. If I could have made my father see reason, there would have been no Bozja incident. I was powerless to stop him. Why did I have to punch the air there? Yes, alright. There's a time for wallowing in self-pity and a time for action. I plan to do whatever I can for the Bozjan resistance. But they're up against the 4th? Yeah, 4th Legion. If they're to stand a chance, their allies here in the east won't be enough. They're going to need all the help they can muster. I forgot to mention a fun fact. Bozja is first mentioned in 1.x and has been part of Sid's backstory since then. Okay, fair enough. Obviously, I don't know much about the 1.0 stuff. I'm not entirely sure what part I have to play in all of this, and I doubt anything I do now will be enough to atone for my past mistakes. But if it means throwing a spanner in the Empire's works, then count me in. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Will Sid ever be free from side content jail? No. Also, more than Alexander. More than Wherlet. Also, wait, Wherlet? No. Oh, wait, yeah, the weapon series, right? If you are ready, I would begin our exploration. Think back to your time at Bozja Citadel. You needn't focus on a specific memory if that helps. Also, technically Crystal Tower, even though, you know, I know that's like relevant to the story, but it was, in the past, side content. Alright, just promise me you'll be careful in there. You don't get a free bonky wolf mage. You have to pay for the bonks. Ow. Hi. If it's really side content jail if he was in MSQ as well, join Endwalker. Wait, what? This is a...
Okay, technically he was an MSQ for Endwalker.
I didn't think this was going to be like a actual instance, solo instance thing. It didn't have the thing on it.
In the following scene, you will play as Chip to Dirt. Oh, sorry, Chippy Chappa.
I love the fact I changed my name.
Honestly, it more fits the LFL naming convention, so...
It does.
Just watching with some you and drinking tea.
I could use some tea right about now. I might use some of that syrup you sent me for it. This all seems so absurd. Recalling the Citadel shouldn't be so difficult. Do you remember where the Imperial troops were heading? Not specifically, no, but they were on edge. Something to do with the Academy's research. Try recalling the cityscape. I remember the blue of the cobblestone streets. If not for the occasional military installation, it would have looked like any other city. Wait, I remember. Yeah, and the problem is, we're basically going through Sid's trauma here, so this is just therapy simulator. Sorry, Chip. Try as I might, my mind is drawing a blank. Maybe there's something around here that might jog my memory. Search for clues. You find the smouldering remains of Magitek armor, no doubt left after a fierce battle. You find a pile of well-worn blades and shields, though not of Imperial design. Weapons and Magitek armor? Right, the fighting had already started and I was... Jeez. That was, obviously everything is all mucked up and the gravity is weird in here, but, that was cool. The Warrior of Light hasn't met a trauma that couldn't be punched. Well, I mean, it looks like it can be punched, but it just comes back anyway. Oh, we just got dragged in. Oh. We have to fight his antibodies? Well, there, yeah, we literally have punched his trauma. This is simply therapy simulator. Sorry, what did you just say, Baku? Tutti frutti tossed and...
Tutti frutti, tossed and looted.
That sounds like a spell your Stola would do. You've been to the edge of the universe to defeat the embodiment of despair. At this point, trauma is just a regular mob. Honestly, so true.
That's right, remember, Chip, you've edged the universe.
Oh my goodness, Dalamood, hi!
OMG, just like me, for real, for real.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
The soul yearns for honor, and the flesh the hereafter.
Alright, well, I guess we have to fight the embodiment of Bahamut to stop this trauma.
To lead those who walk after.
Altered Bahamut.
Shining in the land's light of justice. Ever flows the land full of purpose. Walk free, walk free.
Don't say that. Second most caked up dragon I know. Shut up.
You'll never guess who's the first.
Shipped at Egvi?
No.
Damn.
Okay, first of all, no, you're a Typhlosion. I thought Chip would have been more shocked. Well, actually, no, he already knows the joke. I told him the other day, so I just modified it for the moment.
You pick up the research documents and find page after page of meticulous calculations and observational data on Dalamud. Young Sid posits that the Lesser Moon may very well possess the ability to harness and manipulate solar power. Moreover, the vast stores of energy it has amassed over the millennia, should they be unleashed, would far exceed any parameters that transmission tower may have been designed to withstand. Hey, Asa. God damn it, Wolf Midge. Why did one of those weapons literally look like a brick? Know your place, whelp. The Meteor Project cannot, will not be stopped. Certainly not by the likes of you. Because it was? Are you at... Really? Also, Beadless Sid can't hurt you. Beadless Sid isn't real. Oh, no, this is wrong. For Solus couldn't have been there. What? What the fuck? Sid, you mustn't forget this is only a memory. Yeah, but bro just got shot, and that's real blood. Oh, now he's young Sid. And like I said, therapy simulator. Sid Garland, bringer of ruin, herald of ash. Your father must be proud. How does it feel to know such calamity follows in your wake? That your failings bring death to all you hold dear. Solus's model was actually Varus with Ram's beard. Really? And now you would set this filth against me. Very well. But one fate awaits those who oppose the will of the Empire. Well, yeah, now we know who Solus was, so it's just like... This trauma is too much. He's lost control. Shit, we're losing control of his trauma. I need to go back and have a look at that now. I'm going to put a timestamp in here so I can go back and have a look at it. Where's my funny... There it is. I'll have to go back and have a look at that. But this memory is false, Chip. Perhaps you can alter it with the echo. Think of your truest friends. Where? Did I just... Is Reen here?
Well, this is a Shadowbringers thing.
That's true. That's true. That was always your greatest strength. Instilling in others the courage to rise up, the courage to fight for what's right. Would I have still summoned everybody here if I picked the other option? Or would I have got different people? And GG. I didn't expect to come in here and have a whole ass multiple boss dungeon then trial solo instance. I know it said multiple cutscenes will play in sequence, but it didn't mention anything about a solo instance. This isn't right either. Emperor Lord Varys, he wasn't there. The Academy was given full charge of the project. Though these events are as you remember them, this is not the truth. Not entirely. Whoever this is, your mind has been trying to protect you from them. Why would I spoil that? I mean, you aren't spoiling it? I'm just saying I didn't expect to come in here and have a whole ass this. Well, if it isn't Varys, then who in the hell's is it? Could I have possibly have to hide from myself? Huh. So it was you who pulled the trigger, father. See, look, his eyes. Oh. He's been enthralled by Bahamut? No, he can't be. If contact with Dalimud is able to stir Bahamut to consciousness, it stands to reason a Dreadworm discovered a way to link to the tower and thereby enslave your father. In which case, there was nothing that could have been done for him. There is no arguing or reasoning with such individuals. There is only the will of the primal. And if Bahamut was controlling your father at the time of the accident, then, in all likelihood, it wasn't an accident. Are you talking about the one Reen was using? And so the truth finally comes to light. Yeah, Sid's not looking too good for the West where for their say, do you need a hug? Do you need a head pat? Can I help you? The white mage lady who took you into Six Memory is using. The white mage lady. Bahamut troll, and no one was the wiser. Not even your own son. You crazy bastards did it. Once Mikoto's described the inscriptions to me, I'll have those weapons forged in no time. On behalf of the Bozjan resistance, you have my deepest thanks. I'm just glad I could help. Ever since that fateful day, truth of what befell our loved ones had eluded us. I held the Empire and your father responsible for their part in the tragedy. For many years, their hatred was all that kept me going. Indeed, I was blinded by that hatred. So much so that even you appeared to me as an enemy. I did not see the blood, sweat, and tears you have poured into bettering the lives of those seeking freedom from the Empire. I could see only a Garlean. And for that, I am sorry. If you can forgive me, let us be allies, united against a common foe. Come now, I'm the one who should apologize to you. After all my father and the Empire did, if not all of their own volition, their crimes will never be forgotten. I'd hazard even victory over the Empire won't be enough to ease such pain. And even now that I know the truth behind the Bozja incident, all it's done is make me question the choices that led me here to this moment. But regardless of the past, we have to keep pressing forward, one step at a time, for freedom. Just need to message Itchy real quick, give me a second. Alright, I'm back. I just had to let him know about a delivery that I picked up earlier while I was downstairs on my break. Looks like he has ordered some Pokemon cards, and they came through earlier. I just forgot to tell him, because I'm a silly dum-dum. Just as the heroes of Eld would have done, we Bozjans grew up on such tales of peerless warriors, pure of heart and unwavering in their conviction. Yet, here we are, so full of doubt and uncertainty. Will we ever earn our place in the pages of history? Cheer up, Badge Saljan. If we live long enough, perhaps we'll be the ones to pen them. That stash is epic. Actually, it works really well on him. You say the crystal focus is no longer responsive? It would appear what stores of ether resided within it has been depleted. I did not expect our exploration of your mind to be such a taxing endeavor. Once I identify its etheric affinity and a power source with a compliant energy frequency, I am confident its reserves can be replenished. I thought perhaps the Alliance could use it to extract information from some of their less cooperative Garlean captives. Nothing's ever that easy, is it? I'm afraid ethereology is beyond the scope of my expertise, so I'll leave the rest to you. If you need anything, don't hesitate to call for me. Thank you for all your help, Master Sid. Well, I'd better head back. I have a mountain of work waiting for me. Before you go... If you ever feel lost, you can always talk to me. Of course. If I run into any ether-related problems, you'll be the first to know. Sid, I don't think she meant it like that. I think she meant a little bit more than that, Sid. Right, I really must get to work on the crystal focus. Don't do it, Mikoto. He already has Nero. So true. Everything is at last in place to begin work on the weapons of Queen Gunhilda's guard. Master Geralt will be able to apprise you of any further progress in their forging. In the meantime, we will begin preparations for battle. I look forward to seeing you on the front lines. True, you can, you can get in the way of Sid and Nero.
Hey, Chip.
Yo.
Oh, never mind. I'll let you finish reading that.
I mean, it's only saying about the attuning to Domin Enclave stuff. It looks like I'm being thrown into a cutscene, however.
Okay, I'll be quiet then.
Meanwhile, at Valnain in Dalmasca... Our spies at the Gangos encampment have confirmed work on the Blades of Gunhilda is underway. Yeah, welcome to them. Who has need of such trinkets when the Lady of Blades will soon be in play? We'll proceed as planned. When their forces reach Bozja, you know what must be done. Understood. The Empire is fated to fall, but in its place a new nation shall rise, grander and mightier than anything the Guardians could have ever dreamed. And it shall be made possible by the very power they abhor. See, the funny thing is, after the events of Endwalker, these guys are just basically just a tiny little contingent of Guardians which we've already obliterated. Huh. I see. Sidception, is that... Okay. I see, that's what they're going with. Anyway, Baku, you had something to say?
As soon as you have it. So, there's an NPC I want you to go talk to. The Wandering Dramaturge. He should be there somewhere.
The dude which is literally right next to me. Chip! My. I should find you here of all places. I suppose that's only right, considering I followed you. My well of inspiration has run dry, you see. And it is my hope that a change of scenery might offer the impetus my work requires. Wait. Okay, it isn't. Or...
He was the one that had to do with the Alliance raids.
Oh, right, yeah. And time again, you have proven a knack for finding fascinating locales with equally fascinating stories unfolding soon after. When such a tale finally does unfold, I should very much like to hear it. Talk about Varys? Battle fought in the mind of a dear companion. How thrilling, how compelling. Please tell me more. Spectre of the late Emperor Varys? I suppose even a figment of one's memory, assuming sufficient creative liberties are taken, can prove as fearsome as a man of flesh and blood. Admittedly, I cannot claim to have witnessed his prowess firsthand. Who has not heard tales of his savagery, his unparalleled might? Yes. Wait, am I looking like a fucking extreme trial or something? I do believe inspiration has struck, my friend. Brutal battle of words which preceded a nightmarish clash twixt the Emperor and of Rome's great liberator. You would dare approach me thus? Lord Varys scoffed. Where men of greater strength and mind both would flee? You dare to commit to such folly? To which the liberator coolly replied, how else am I to smite thee, save, approaching?
That's a JoJo reference, baby!
I swear to fuck! Never!
Oh, you're approaching me?
I thought he was going there from when they used to... Oh, jeez. Okay. An admirable attempt, if I were still learning my letters, perhaps. It seems my prose yet wants for inspiration. Might you humour me with a more detailed account of your confrontation? I require a more vivid picture if I am to do justice to your deeds. Oh, you're getting closer. Memoriam Misera Extreme, I see. So it is a fucking extreme trial.
I completely forgot about it existing in the game until I saw you fighting Varys. I was like, oh yeah, this is a thing that exists.
This is an extreme trial? Jeez, okay.
It was a fun one from what I remember too, because I did it with my raid group back when Shadowbringers was current content.
Now I have all the extremes. What do you mean?
Yeah, you do.
And this is the Shadowbringers one. Yeah, there it is. Holy shit, okay. And obviously the first one you go into is you do it as a solo instance as a duty support.
Yeah, it's a high-end trial.
Jeez, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to run that sometime. That was unexpected. I didn't think they would lock an extreme behind something like this. That was a trial I ran for Glams a couple of weeks ago. I see, okay.
Chip, you have fun. I'm gonna go sleepies, I think.
Yeah, back at you rest well, PewDiePie. I hope the sickness you've got isn't too bad.
I just feel my body hurts and I feel dreamy.
Okay. Alright.
Or sleepy.
Go get cozied up. Love you, PewDiePie.
Loves you too, me.
Squish, squish. I believe you need to run it to unlock dying for the Shadowbringers AF gear. AF. What that? Artifacts. Oh, the job, right, the job gears, I see. I thought you do that by doing the role quests. Or does that only work in the Endwalker ones? Yeah. Good. Ready to get working on the resistance weapons, lad? Oh, okay, right, I see. What class should I do this with? I've got a relic weapon for Red Mage, I've got one for my Dark Knight, I've got one for my Bard, I've got one for my Reaper. I mean, Gunbreaker seems the most appropriate option, right? Ooh, oh, Fuck it, Gunbreaker. I could have sworn I had my level 90 tanking gear. Did I go and put that back into my... I might have gone and put it back into my returner. Oh my goodness, Evil High! Yeah? No? Can I help? You like the name Resistance Weapon? Crossed my mind to call him Gunhilda's Blades, but after talking with Miss Ija, we figured it would be too confusing, seeing as that's also the name of the Queen's Guard. Anyway, your timing couldn't have been better. Before we get to working in earnest, I was hoping you could tell me a bit more about what went on Sid's noggin. I've heard a fair bit from Mikoto, but I'd like to know if you saw any different. I'm bringing Orange. Yeah, I could break Orange as well. Orange is easier. Sounds like I was right to ask you before setting the work. Seems to me those fancy mounds in the weapons are mainly for show. I can copy them high, but that won't be enough. Like it's not that were carved into the hilts as well. And to make sure the spell to take hold, you need to finish with a 5-pounder that's conductive to ether. Material like that, I'd reckon you need to consult the alchemists of Radzat An. I can only think of one person with close contacts there. Me! I can go there. Aye, the demoness a coin. Not to worry, lad. Just so happens you've been keeping up a steady shipment supplies here on contract. If we say we need the powder for the resistance, might be as we can convince her to waive the costs. She ain't usually one to do business for charity, I know, but it's worth a try here. I'll see about getting in touch with her, and after I do, you can go and meet her with her figure out the rest. Oh, don't expect me to go and meet with her, do you? Working on the resistant weapons keeping me too busy by half. And Drake here. I mean, what was your name again? Zlatan, Master Geralt. My name is Zlatan. More importantly, what if Mistress Rowena doesn't agree to a charitable contribution to our cause? I'm sure if you and Baljazin ask her nicely, she might come round, but never mind that. I have important work to do. As for where to find Rowena before she left Gangos, she said she'd be stopping over in Kugani on business. How about I have her meet you at the Yumiko Tea House? If we're lucky, a nice cup of tea will brighten the mood. Oh my goodness, we're going on a tea date with Rowena. Alright. Tea date with arena time. That is the trade button. I could go for a cup of tea right about now. Ugh. Oh my goodness, an ad break just started? Perfect time. Nah, I can't be bothered. It's not too long till the end of the stream regardless, so I will go and make a tea afterwards. What are you sweeping? I know there's a clip I need to grab from yesterday's stream, but I need to go back in today's stream. There was a... Let me actually, now that we're on ad break, let me go back and have a look. I want to see the model of Varys. I don't think my clip would have got it. Let me see if I can go back in my highlights. Okay, it was just a little bit before this. Okay, it really is. It really is just him with a giant Ramu beard. I love that. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. When a game reuses assets, but they actually make a nice little funny joke about it, I love it. Alright, I don't need that clip anymore, because I was only using it for a timestamp. There we go. That's great, I love that. And welcome back from Stonky Agile. Time to go on a tea date with Rowena. I was wondering when you'd show up. Geralt told me everything. And luckily for you, my business here was at the Favnarian consulate. Here you are. This should be enough powder for one of those resistance weapons. Your fortune. I've got to hand it to Geralt. Seems he spends half his time getting deeper in debt, and the other half avoiding payment. Fine by me, though. Thanks to his scheming, I have a little more leverage over the resistance. And by extension, him as well. Also, out of the most scary people in Final Fantasy XIV, it's not Alizé, it's not Y'shtola, it's definitely Rowena. Pass along a message to Geralt and Badgelon for me, won't you? They require more material for these weapons, and I'd be more than happy to supply them. For a fee, of course. Same goes for you. I know you adventuring types are always looking to be prepared for any sort of encounter. So if you're thinking of forging another of these resistance weapons, and I suspect you are, you know where to go. I'll see to it my girls in Revenant's Toll and Idleshire keep their shelves stocked. Until next time. Okay, well, I guess we're not having a tea date. Well, it's nearly finished yet. Just needs a nice coating with that powder to finish the inscription. Here you go. Of course you bloody found what we needed. As much as I hate fattening our purse with another man's coin, at least now we can put our parts for the resistance. Ooh. Feast your eyes on some of your finest work today. Best of all, the inscription will react to your ether. Right fine weapon to rally the Bozjans. Crown's blade. I reckon Gunhilda would be proud. That should behold the glory of the fabled blades born in you. Hope is not yet lost. All in days wait for your old pal Geralt. Of course, this is only the beginning. Your skills with a hammer were truly a sight to behold, Master Geralt, and to see Chip wielding one of their holy blades thus, it's as if I stand before one of the heroes of old. They're so adorable, I love them. When the time comes to do battle with the Empire, our brothers in arms will look upon you and know courage. On behalf of the Bozjan resistance, I offer you my humblest thanks for your aid thus far. Welcome to the Berry Hoarders ads. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Did I just accidentally... Did my alert even come up there? I heard the sound of it. Oh well, I don't know. But I saw the alert in the chat anyway, and I heard the sound, so teehee. I just don't know if Twitch has been bingly, because I had a couple of follows yesterday that didn't even come through. So, whatever. But yes, welcome to the stream, welcome to the Bear Hoarders, very much appreciated. I'd love to start work fresh on another weapon, but I had to use every last morsel of the powder on that one. Meaning we would find ourselves indebted further to Mistress Rowena were we to acquire more. I must consult Bardshillen before we proceed any further. Looks like we're taking a short break then, eh? You found us all wanting for another weapon, no? Come and speak with me, helper here. I think I earned myself a nice big flagon of ale tonight to celebrate the forging, of course. A repeatable quest is now available from Zlatan at Gangos. The quest may be accepted to create resistant weapons for other jobs. Please ensure you have changed to your desired job before speaking with Zlatan. Furthermore, Fafnirian skill powder can now be purchased from Orania at Revenant's Toll or his Mina at Eagle Shear. And that's obviously if I want to go get another one. Wait, what do you mean it has 5 materia slots? Huh? Have I just never noticed this before? Do all, what the fuck? Did I just accidentally... I guess I just accidentally got naked. Okay, I'm obviously not equipping it because that is just level 80. But do all relic weapons have? No, they don't. Is it just the resistance weapons that have 5 materia slots on them? Yeah, you can't meld onto the Endwalker ones. You can't meld onto these ones. Yeah, it's literally just the Bozja ones. You can just you can meld 5 materias on them. Jeez, okay. Well, I have acquired my gunbreaker weapon. I don't really care about the stats because obviously they're all going to be level 80 weapons regardless. It's more obviously the blah blah blah, the looks of them. Because you know, I'm post Dawn Trail now, so the stats aren't needed. It's just obviously I'm doing this for the nice glammy looks of them. Is that the end stage of it? Evil. Because if that's the end stage of it, I like that. It's a second to last. And what is the last form? Because if that's a second to last form, what's the last one? Do you have it on you? You haven't finished yet because you're still grinding. Okay, I see. Okay, fair enough. You can tell in stages once you see the panes of glass on some and finds on the others. Right, okay, I see. Let me have a look at them. Shadowbringers... Actually, this isn't Shadowbringers relic weapons. Oh, wait. Is this... Yeah, it is Shadowbringers, duh. Because this was added in Shadowbringers. Let me have a look at them. Okay. I kind of like the end stage one more than the second last stage. Like, I do like glow on my weapons, but I love the icy look. I love the sheen on it. I like that one. But obviously, if, yeah, the grind is tough, then, you know, I'll just do that on the side. But yeah, I do like looks of that. And I'm guessing, obviously, you have to do, like, the entirety of Bozja to actually get the materials required to do these relic weapons. That's why they're so grindy. Alright, what time is it? It is 4:30. Usually this is about the time I wind down the stream anyway. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to settle the stream down. I'm going to obviously end here for today. What I may consider doing next week is doing some continuing on with the Bozja quest line, because there was one at Marsac there. Seeing what more there is to offer. I won't be doing any crafting stuff on stream. I'll do all of that off stream because, like I said, it's not enough jingle jangle to keep people's attention. So next week, what I'm going to do, the plans are I'm going to continue on with doing my society quests. I'm going to continue on with doing some of Occult Crescent, some of Bozja, but also, Evil, you'll be happy to hear this, I'm going to start out with Dawn Trail Hildebrand. So I'll probably do that. I'll probably start that next week as well. I don't know if I'll start the week with it, but I will see. There is also another thing that I want to mention here, and I'll also put it in a Discord as well. I will be talking to Itchy about getting the time on a weekend to do the raid series, and obviously I need to talk to Null about that because he wants to join us on the weekend. Dude, shut up, Evil! I literally do. Shut up. I also do want to take some time away from streaming for a few days. It won't be next week. But it's getting to the point of time where I know I haven't had a proper break away from streaming for a little while. I know I have Mondays off and the weekends, but I haven't had like a week where I just spend a week relaxing, doing other stuff in the background, stuff like that. So it won't be next week. I do want to actually do the streaming next week. I've already got planned out stuff that I want to do. But yeah, I definitely need some rest time because I haven't had a break in a while. And obviously I've been just consistently streaming for a while, so I want a little bit of a break. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and I just want to take a bit of time just to unwind and obviously have a look at my stream as a whole, obviously what I can do to improve, probably look at extending my streaming times as well, but to do that I need to get myself in a headspace for it. But anyway, in the meantime, everybody, thank you for coming along. It has been fun, as always. I will see you again next week. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. For those who joined in today, if you are still here, if you would like to keep a check on the DegV, obviously get notifications for when the DegV is live, hang with the community, as well as put up with my random ramblings about different things, and also get random pictures of my cats. There's my socials and there's my Discord. Everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye bye from moi.